Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Here's the aftermath. Right, I've just questioned a word as well. Let's do it right at the end, which is hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing about it, I'm sorry. Anyway, this is what we've done today. I've showed you how to go mad, actually. I showed you how to go mad with washi tape and things like that. Go completely off the rails with it and making masterboard. I think the one I did earlier was before the prototype things was a bit worse than what I've done, but I've decided on rules. Okay, worse. And it's not worse at all. I mean, it's amazing. I think these are the ones I did originally. Okay, so we're basically making a masterboard, then I'm showing you what to do with it and things like that. And we've got these as well. I'll use those, some of these, and get those out as well. So let's go and I'll show you what we do today because it's quite self-explanatory, and let's go. There we go. Right, so what we're doing is today I've made these. So let's have a look. These are wait a minute, I need to show you something. Okay, right, I couldn't find what I was looking for. So I've just made one. It's all you've got to do here is just put your washi tape in rows, or whatever you're using. You don't have to, you can use things like this is origami paper, things like that in rows. That's so pretty. You can use your your more specific coloured paper as well as that sort of thing, or anything you like, but it makes such a flat thing to work with. I mean, sometimes, I mean, you say they like creases, well I iron mine out. This is all facing the same way as well, so that's easy to do. Just put your tape across, glue it down and then back it with something as well. This is quite thin card. I would say I think I ordered £220, but it does not feel like £220. £220? No, 220 GSM. It does not feel like 220. It feels like more like 160, which is equivalent to about £59. I know that one. I do know that. Okay, so I'm going to try and move this. I'm getting it completely in the wrong place, aren't I? Right then, so what I'm going to do now is get a new piece of card. Now, the good thing about having this weight card is you can use your punches as well to cut things out if you've got punches, and then I would back it afterwards because it definitely wouldn't take double this. Right, okay. No, what I did was, okay, which I'll show you. I don't know if I can demonstrate on here. Yes, this is one of those that hello. This is one of those that I'm going to do today. This sort of thing. I don't know how I did it. I thought to myself, what a blooming mess I've made there. I think that's the one I've made with just plain straight. So I did one with plain and straight, and then when I cut them all out, I think, well, there's not much difference. That's definitely one of those where I've added too much, but it doesn't matter. You might think that's too busy. Well, I would put less on then. I just added some. Oh, and this little tip as well, because you can see their faces. What I did was, because if you put those down, you cannot see the faces at all. It's more like this. I've put a little bit of white paper behind, and really, really thin piece of paper, so you can see the faces a bit better. Yeah. They're really nice, aren't they? Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now is just don't go mad. Okay, watch me go mad. I don't know whether I'm going to put it on twice as fast. I think 4 times as fast is going to be too much. I'm going to put it on twice as fast, and I'm going to put them any way round, cross them over, add stickers, everything. So just have fun. Okay, what do I call it? Wild Adventurous Freedom. It's the equivalent of Pam's Reckless Abandon. So why is that? Look at this. Right, what I'm going to do, oh, I see why. I know why that's doing that. It's just reminding me, what have I got to do? This is what happens to me. I don't know if it happens to anybody else. If something's not happening, it's for a reason. So I would put glue on, and I would definitely wipe glue off, because it looks unsightly when it's shining up. Using something else, it's the given. So I'm using washi tape because washi tape is so convenient, and it's giving you the design already. Okay, there's another reason it's doing this. Right, I hope not. So what I'm going to do is talk a minute, and then obviously I'll probably leave it to, you know, I'm smoothing these down. I don't know, you might like the creases, but I like to make sure it's glued down. Just going to cut that off for now. So usually I tear it actually. Been tearing it. Right, okay. Yep, now we put something a different way round. I'm usually putting them, what I'm usually doing is putting it that way or that way rather than this way. I think it would actually look worse. So I'm going to glue that down there. I'm going to tear it actually. So I'm going to tear this off. Okay, it's just having fun really actually. Yep, you know, like I like to have fun. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about my intrusive sleeve. Well, I'm using this as well. Putting it any way I like, putting it across something that's perhaps not so, I don't know. There we go. We're doing what we like, we're just doing anything. I'm not thinking about what I'm doing, just doing it. Apart from I'm possibly putting it in places where it's not so busy. If you don't like this idea, just try it. It's actually quite freeing. Right, okay. I'm going to put just that bit there like that. Yeah, it's outside your box. See how messy is that? This is what I mean. It's absolutely messy. It's absolutely looks awful. And then when you cut them up, you think, wow, it's really nice. It's amazing. Right, let's find some more colours and things. There's some more. There's things like this as well, not just the ones with the Lepidoptera on it. Yay. That's a good word, isn't it? Lepidoptera. Let's put a bit here and a bit there. Okay, and turn it round. And right then, let's get some stickery things. I'm just thinking, if you haven't, I mean, I've seen somebody do it. I've seen, but they've got a kit. Why do you need a kit? Okay, you don't need a kit. Just just get some washi tape out and do it in different directions. Plus you've got this really pretty one. There's loads of that about, isn't there, nowadays? Oh, is these ones with the? Is this the ones with those weird lungs and things? Oh no, it's not. Oh, got a skull. Right, I'm just thinking, shall I put that there? So I'm putting layering things over the top of other things as well, and it looks fine when it's done nicely, but it's just fine. Just making sure everything looks. I mean, I'm doing it that way and this way. If you do that, I think that's a design idea. I'm gonna see if I can find some other flowers as well. There's these spacer. Right, flower. I've got things like these. I'm not putting them down. Card things. Oh man, with a top hat, is it? Oh, it's one of those steampunk things. Right. There's things like that. That would go with it, wouldn't it? Oh, that's all I just done, isn't it? I've got those are the ones. Those are the ones. I've got things like this, which are absolutely gorgeous, which I'll put on afterwards if the spaces need them. I'll also put on labels as well. There's my labels. And put things like that on as well, especially that's if you think that's a bit too plain. So washi tape. Oh, they're gorgeous, aren't they? I've got hundreds of these. Different washi tape stickers. And the thing is, those back-ins, don't they get everywhere? You just can't find them. Suddenly you're thinking, why? What's happening? Why am I being attacked by some nasty tape? So that could be. Right, am I doing? Oh, yes, I'm doing it the wrong way. Look. Yeah, it does help to do it the washi tape side, not the other side. Oh dear. Right, okay, then there's that. Okay, right, so I'll get rid of the way to get rid of that bit there. This might start to. Right, things like that. See how you can see how it's coming along, can't you? I'll try to see if I can find some plainer washi tape that I can. Oh look, that's joined in. I don't want that at the moment. That reminds me, there is a tip, but obviously I don't know if it's appropriate now actually. Right, it's a random tip, yeah. Right, so I put that there. Okay. So that's matches. Yeah. Okay, like that. Don't care if it's overlapping anything, because that seems to add to it somehow. It's really nice. Right, okay, if you've got strips like that as well, that's actually a piece of 6x6 paper, which, I don't know, I don't think it would look out of place actually. So you could use anything like that, scraps, as well. Although I'm using mainly, I'm just thinking the people who don't have washi tape. I don't have much washi tape, or beginners, things like that. You can use anything, book pages, and I will just overlap them so that they're going in those two directions, north, either north to south or east to west. There we go, that'll do like that, won't it? Stickery things. So I've got piles of them. I've even got cats, but I don't know if they would look in place on here. I've got one of my, that's a thing of mine. What's that doing on there? That would actually not look out of place on here as well. It's that sort of colour. So I could put that on. Oh, I've got some more there. I've got some more here, but these would look sort of like a bit, wouldn't they? I've got those. Yeah, yes, I've done those. Okay. Oh, and I've got, hold on a minute, I just found, oh, where's it gone? Where it went. I've got things like this as well, in that these are little packs of those things you can buy online, papers. I mean, that wouldn't look out of place on here either if you cut it into strips. So there's those sorts of things. Coffee dyed paper too, which is probably more like this, which is actually one of those things from one of those packs. Yeah, but if you've got washi tape, if you've got anything, shove it on. As long, I think if you go for a colour scheme, that does help. I'm going to put push your limits in that corner, actually, because there's nothing in that corner over there. Look, I'm not sure if I'm actually, because obviously I'm not used to this actual thing. I actually might be off camera as well. So do excuse me. Oh, let's put, how about that there? You got loads to use up as well, it's a good idea. Do you know what? Me and Beverly's got loads of stickers, haven't we, Beverly? Right. That took me about 5 minutes to do that. But I'm still putting it here. Right, what else can we do? I think all the spaces are filled really, aren't they, apart from a couple here. I could probably try this one. This is a bit of a argyle. I was thinking of argyle socks. An argyle pattern. Some people say Christmas, don't they? I mean, I've got some paper that's supposed to be Christmas with this pattern. Looks like Scottish argyle. Put a bit there as well. It's got that sort of colour on it, so it's fine. It's pink and it's fine. I don't think I've got. Do you know what? They don't do mini little stickers, do they? I have got. I don't know if this would work actually. Would work. Yeah, this would work, isn't it? What did somebody say to me? Overhang. Oh yes, yes. I say hangover for things that hang over like this. It's not overhang. It's a hangover. So overhang apparently is when your belly overhangs. that's what I was laughing about with Patricia May. Yeah. Yesterday, so that was a good laugh, wasn't it? You can put things like that on, obviously. Oh, you've got some. I mean, that's really thin paper, really thin, and that's what I want. It should glue on, and I'm going to get a thing. Where's my thing, by the way? Can I see my thing? Oh no, that's socks. That's no good. Thing. That's his thing. Yeah. I don't know where they go to. I mean, I've got loads of these. It's a piece of calico. Right, that's fine, isn't it? Look, that's absolutely. What's wrong with that? That's absolutely fine. It looks a mess, but it isn't. It's just somebody creating. Okay. I have got a design inbuilt in me, so I've got design inbuilt in me. So although that's sort of foreign to me, it is actually very fun to do. Right, you have no need to think outside the box because you don't think when you're doing this, you just do it, okay? Just put things down, just fill in little gaps. You can use papers and washi tapes. I mean, that looks like washi tape, doesn't it? Because it's like that, and it's also got a tear in it as well. Yeah, okay. Which adds to the design, of course, yeah. No, we don't add that. Right, so when we cut these up, sometimes you find out there's a gap. So, you know, we can fill the gaps in with other stickers or bits, or those ladies I've got. Things like that, or perhaps even labels like this. Labels are easy to make. You can make any anyway. You can make any label out of anything. I've got some. Actually, these are die cuts. I've got those as well. You could perhaps put something like that on. Yeah, that's a die cut. I've been threatening to show you this. Yeah, that's a die cut. Remember my whimsical houses that I've made? I bought some die cuts to see what it was, and that was what. So I cut it out of that red and painted the brown roof with the uniposters and went round with other uniposters. And if you put it on something, then you've got the windows filled in. Yeah, so if you can't do them, if you don't want, but those you can use those whimsical houses. Actually, you could use anything with that. So it's like you can use all your scraps up by making them. Right. Okay. I think I might have a go at that. Right. Okay. I've got fingers attached to my scissors. So I've got things like, right, what I'm going to do now is cut it up. I'm thinking 4-inch ones, so I might do 4 1/4, because 4 1/8, sorry, because this paper, our paper in the UK, is 4 1/8. No, it isn't. It's 8 1/4 by nearly 12 inches. So I'm thinking, did you hear that yawn? I'm thinking, right, so I'm thinking of cutting it down that way. No, not all the way. Shall we do? How would you make 2 1/2? 2 1/2. So 5 inches. Yeah, let's do 5 inches. So I might make might make 4 tags. Okay, 5 inches. So I'm doing 5 inches from this side, like this. That is not straight because it's got a. It can't tell if it's straight. I think it is. There we go. Yeah, I need it, don't I? And yeah, so I'm doing it half, so I'm then doing 2 1/2. because I want my tags to be 2.5. Yeah, believe it or not. Okay, so now I've got those lot of those at the top, won't I? Yay. Right, okay, so then I'm going to half these. Should we do it one at once? I think, oh, should we do them together? I don't know if I'll be able to do them together. Yeah, we'll do them one at once so we don't overload my system. Overload my paper cutter. There we go. So we put that through there like that. Okay. Oh, that's, well, it isn't upside down, is it? Because I've done things, you know, all different ways round, like that, for example. But let's have that, and then we'll have these, and I'm going to make them into tags with my machine, tag machine, with my punch. Yeah, you can do die cuts and all sorts, can't you, really? But see, that's that way round. That's that way, so that would be that way. Yeah, that's that way. Okay, so oh look, this is what I mean. We grab things. This is acetate from the back of the sticker. I mean to put it in the bin. Completely in a different place to what I thought. Right, so what I do is turn it upside down because I think this is a bit, because sometimes I don't come straight. So I'm putting it down there so I get all the yeah. Oh, I don't do it very well, did it? Right, okay. Is that because I think it's because it's slightly more than yeah, slightly more than 2.5. That's why I got that spur. Right, this one probably the same. How can it be? I've just measured it. Never mind. Right, okay, so there's 2. Let's see if I can get them straight. That looks lopsided. I don't know if it is. See, they won't do it if you've got something on the back. This will not cut. I show about 160 grams. That's shorter than that, and I don't know why. It doesn't matter, it's not the same. Just help to get everything out. And then when you actually cut them out, again, if you do actually use this, you can actually use that to cut them out again, so you get the hole again afterwards. I've done it. Did it for most of those, but you can actually use obviously a different hole punch if you like. Okay, which I may do. Wait a minute, which way are I? Yeah, no, the right way. If you could see better using the plain side. Yeah, because I always think if you push it too far to the, I know it's supposed to, it wastes a bit. It doesn't really matter anyway, but there we go. Okay, so what I would do then is round the corners and ink them up. We'll put my corner around the back of that. Always say put the corner around the back. Oh no, wait a minute. Actually, I'm going to put these on card, aren't I? Right, I've decided that I am using a nice colour. I've got this colour paper, pastels, brown as well, yeah. Brown, grey, yeah. I've got double-sided, so I've used that before, that's really nice. What colour? I've got that as well, which I've done. This is the actual one for my daughter. I don't know what colour's the best. That one, yes. I like that one the best. But I've cut out all the bangs and crashes out. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is put that on there. This is what I should have done. Put that on there, so I've got that on the back. That's journal. You can add a journal on that if you like. I think it'd be quite nice. Or you could use that side. Both sides actually quite go with this, don't they? So if I get it wrong, like I usually do, and put it on the wrong side, it's fine. Okay, so you can cut these out with scissors. I've cut that out with my punch again, which works. But I'm perhaps not going to do that. So I'm going to put these all on here, and then I'm going to cut them out. This is so simple, isn't it? So easy and simple, yeah. So, you haven't done these before, you know. Yeah. Right then, so what I'm going to actually do, I am actually going to do that because I didn't actually do it with the edges, I just did it with a hole. I cut out the hole. Right, so let's have a go, see if you can do it. If you can, let's have a look. So I'm moving it down to where I think it is. Yeah, so when you get it there, where you get it, where, just catch it with your, catch it so it's, you've got it like that, and then just adjust it. And then, oh, hold on a minute, I think I'm going to, that's going to do it. Oh, it did. Yep, that did it. Oh, look. This is probably why I didn't do it before. It's not quite in, is it? Yeah, so that does work. There we go. I thought I could make the mistake so you don't have to. Right then, yeah, so I'm just cutting around that. So then you've got your journaling spot there, which actually got, that's not very good, is it? Let's have a, just going to cut that off. I know it looks a bit flat. It won't do because I'm going to cut off those little tiny, just cut off those little tiny bumps there. Alright then, so what do we do now then, Dad? Aha, yeah, so we get one of these. Not that colour, but that'll do. No, I don't actually want that colour. I've got burlap somewhere. Burlap. Yeah, burlap. Burlap. That sort of thing, yeah. And then yeah, so that sort of thing, yes. And does it need anything else? No, I don't think it does. It's already got that, and that's fine. So you can still say it says push your limits, although, yes, I thought so. It's sticking up, isn't it? So anything paper, obviously, we need to make sure it's down. The washi tape may stick down without glue for a while. Right, so that should be fine. Washi tape shouldn't peel up. Okay, so that's the sort of thing I'm doing. I'll probably do the other ones later. Let's carry on with the ideas. Ideas, dears. Okay, so we could make things like artist trading card style papers, things. So we could do a couple of those. How many? Let's think. That's 2 3/4. It was that way on, isn't it? It's made 3 something. 2 3/4. 3. I don't know what I made now. Something I made 2 3/4. Was it those? Yeah, those. And I don't know how wide they are. They are 1 1/2. So I'm going to cut off 1 1/2. Actually, no. Yes, we'll cut off 1 1/2. And then we'll stick it on the back in. Okay, the good thing about the one of these papers is actually 21 centimetres, which obviously divided by 7. 7 is actually 2 3/4. I'm actually doing the 1 1/2, aren't I, at the moment? Why is that? Is that actually stuck above there? Oh, got to be careful with that then. 1 1/2. Got to make sure things are straight because my, yeah, is that straight-ish? Nearly straight or nearly straight. I don't want it nearly straight, I want it straight really. Yeah, this is the trouble with these, they're going to get in the way, don't they? But I think if you do hold it down firmly, it will actually hold it. So, right, so you can either look at this and watch it as 2 3/4 or 7 centimetres because they're exactly the same, which is amazing. Oh, I mean, you know what I meant to do, don't you? I meant to actually back them before I put them on. But what I'll do is just do one of them. Let's see if they need anything else. Yeah, they're fine, aren't they? Oh, hold on, that one will, won't it? That one, because that seems, I don't know, does that seem plain to you? Just to me. I might put something on there. What I'm going to do is back that, okay, and then just do one. Okay, I'll do one. Right. this actually makes the most amazing little corner rounder. This is one of those Cadamaru Pros. Yeah, it's brilliant for, yeah, decided to try and escape. But, hey. So, I'm just wondering whether to put one of those ladies on top, because that looks a bit, I don't know, it doesn't look plain, does it? But it looks plain. It doesn't look plain, but it looks plain, yeah. To me, let's see what we got. I don't think they're thin enough, are they? I could use thin enough. They're not thin enough. That's enough. I did use that lady on her own on a tiny tag yesterday. I took it apart. What about that one? Is that too tall? Yeah, look at her. You'd have to cut her feet off or her head off. Yeah, we don't want to do that, do we? I don't see any smaller ones. Why are they so tall? I mean, they are supposed to look like models, but why are they quite so? Yeah, even you are. You're stretching out. Why are they stretching out? Come on, stop. Like that. I bet these are a certain height, aren't they? 3 inches, I bet. In which case, I am not going to. Yeah, they're 3 inches, so that's why they're not complying with my rules. Right, so it's nothing else is thought about those. None of those two would go, would they? Yeah, they don't comply with my rules at all. Let's find something else. Not complying with my rules. A bit of colour. That might add a bit of colour. No, I don't know if that would distract. Oh no, they could put that down there, couldn't you? Add a bit. I think the reason I'm not too keen on that is because it's black and white. It's all black and white, so I'm thinking about putting a bit of colour down there. Hold on, this is the washi tape side, yes. Yeah, we're trying to find a bit of colour. I'm just making sure we're still recording. So quiet. No, come on, open. Yeah, no, yeah, just done it. Right, so I'm just putting this bit down here. That's got the colour on it. We'll leave our little birdie because that's cute, and we've got to keep that little birdie there. Yeah. So cute. I should have stuck this on with glue. Yeah. Right, there we go. So that's now part of that. Okay, because I wanted a bit of more colour on it. That's a bit leafy. No flowers. So we'll just do this then. Yeah, I was going to put one of those on, but it's not big enough. They're too big. They're 3 inches. Yeah, so now I know. I didn't even know they were 3 inches, but they're 3 inches. Right, so that's that idea, which I think is absolutely cute. Especially because it's got that little birdie on it, Josh. Yeah, little birdie. And now it's nice, and especially when the glue dries, it'll be really stiff. Yeah, so that's good. I don't even know where I put my other one. Oh, it's there. Right, so I've got those two ideas. Yeah, so that's those two. I mean, if you want to make minis, obviously you can make plenty of minis out of it. But sometimes I do want some bigger ones like this. 2.5 by, I think about 4, just over 4 is that? 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit, yes. Yeah, and that's a bit sticky out, yeah. Obviously you can cover that up with edges. Yeah, I was talking that with Patricia as well. Patricia May was talking about that as well. White edges. Yeah, there we go. So, right then, what else can we make? Yeah, I've got an idea as well. Right, so if you want to do artist trading cards, all you have to do is cut them 2.5 by 3.5, so 3.5 long and 2.5 wide. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to do, let's see if I can get any of these on. Now I think that's going to be, you'd only get 2, wouldn't you? It'd be too, see that's like having the slide down there. Right, having fun. Having fun on my video, I don't know. Right, so that's yeah. So I'm going to do, I was going to do those little tiny, oh, what size were they? Those little ones I did. I was going to show you a way to do, oh, it doesn't matter, we can do them bigger. I'd show you a cute way to do something, like 2 inches wide. Let's do 2 inches wide. At least 3 inches. If I'm going to put one of those little girls on, I don't know. Yeah, if that's on here, like, that'd be nice. Yeah, they would go there, wouldn't they? Right, so at least 3 inches. Let's do 3 and a bit, 3 and 1/8 or something. No, 3 and 1/4. I only get 2 out of here, but then I'll get then I'll be able to do something else with the other bits. I'm still going to put one of these girls on anyway. Oh yeah, they fit, don't they? Right, let's see if I can do that. Show you that thing that happens. I need something like a piece of envelope. A piece of envelope. Yeah, I know this is weird. I know it is, but this is what you can use what you like. You've probably got your own ideas and mine. What the hell? What on earth are you doing, woman? You could do it like this, and obviously, this is my little logic trip into it, really. Right, so what I would do is put them on there. I haven't even stuck it on back in yet, but I'll do that after. Do that after because I'm so, I want to show you this. Right, okay. We're going to have it right up there. Oh, she's got a heart next to her head. Yeah. Right then, so let's put that there. Too high, too low. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit too high because then cut that off. Right, okay, so you wonder what I'm doing with this, don't you? You haven't been listening, so you don't know what I've been talking about. Right. Okay, so their faces might disappear. That's what I'm saying. So I could do a piece of this, a tiny little piece with some glue on it. Doesn't matter what shape, as long as it's about as big as the face is. Because I think they need this. Let's put one. I'm going to actually glue it on there. Actually, yeah, good idea. I'm going to glue it on the faces. Because then they won't get those. Oh, where is it? Where's the other one? It's been swallowed. It's there. Been swallowed up by the other thing. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if these were the ladies that were having fun down my piece of paper, but they won't be now because they're being glued on here. Right. So I put that on that side. What I did last time, what I found out was I put it down first, and then, yeah, you can see the faces better. Now you've got that white behind. Okay, you can glue them on. I haven't glued them on. Right, I've glued the pieces of white on the back. Okay, I think it's most important so you can see the faces. So if you just get a little thin piece of white paper like that, just so you can see. That's what I've been doing anyway. I mean, it might be right. So what I'm going to do with this is I don't know if it's a bit close to the top, aren't they? But I'll do it anyway. It's because it's a double. Let's do this double, shall we? This is a double show. What you can do. I'm going to round around that heart. Hey. There we go. Yes, I rounded the heart. Because they'll say it's a heart, can't you? Right, so I'm doing that at the top. Just get rid of those 2 bumps. Doing the large punch at the top. I mean, you can see which way round it is anyway. And then at the bottom, I'm going to do the small punch. So if you've got a small one and a large one on your corner rounder, that's what I'm doing. And then it's made it into a tag shape. Now if I put a hole there, that's going to... No, I won't put a hole there. But that's what I've been doing. Yeah. Where's my other bit? Is that it? No. That's too small. Where's the other bits? Other bits, where are you? Yeah, this is why logic, isn't in me at all, because I get these things in my head and do them, and I didn't think it's... So that's about 3 inches. Or shall I do that bit there? Leave that bit. You always turn it upside down, can't you? I want to have the make art. Okay. Right, so. I'll put this on something. I'll back this. I don't know why that's done that. Like, did you see that? What's going on? Right, so I know it's just a laugh being. I know I have such a laugh when that's what I do all the time. I think that's what's going on here. Probably because I'm concentrating on something else and not realising my pin is stuck to my glue. I think it was on the video, wasn't it? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, right, I have not stopped laughing yet, have I really? Right, okay. So I'll do this. Yeah, you can still do this even though it's being stuck on here. See, I'm doing the yellow side now. So now I've got a yellow back, and this is what happens. This is another thing. You might be able to concentrate, so you might not make these mistakes. But there we go. Right, so that's obviously got washi tape all over it still, yeah, okay. Let's do this. Right, so you put, I mean, obviously you put bigger bits than this on the back if you're doing backing, like me. Right, this is what this is my demo, so I'm going to demo this bit. Okay. Again, large. It normally does it. Oh, I could do it with my big corner rounder. So I'm doing a 1/2 inch corner round of this one. Normally it does it actually. That's very good, that one is, even though it's double. And then I'm going to go to the small side for this bit, okay, the bottom. Okay, so that's we've got a large and a small side. Or you can do it before you actually put that back in on, just to make sure that your corner rounder will do it, because it is very tough. Unless you've got the chomper, then it will, that I've just used. Okay, so they're the trouble with the chomper. It doesn't always chomp all the, it leaves things behind and you have to go round. Okay, so if you do it like that, I showed you the first time. And then obviously you can use your hole punch. It's got to be a good strong hole punch. I can't find who it's here. And I'm going to use the big side. Okay, and I'm going to try and get that in the middle there somewhere. You can mark it with a pencil if you like. I'm going to get my T out off, aren't I? About that, and probably the word it as well. Oh, not art. I mean art, not it. So then you could put there. So that's like a tag shape. So you put your hole there. Okay, I suppose then you could add things as well if you liked. I mean, extra things. That's fine. I mean, it's covered, isn't it? Really. Just that I like busy ideas. So as you could probably tell, I'm just going to glue that bit there because that's annoying. Otherwise, we'll be peeling up one day, and it will be. And I'll be saying, why didn't I glue that down? What a nana I am. Right. Oh. Now I'm looking for my things. Oh, I could use that like that. Ah. Right. So, anything else we want to do today? I don't know if that's probably you've probably got your own ideas now. Hopefully, I've inspired you at least to get your things out. Get them out. Come on. Yeah, get your things out. You can also get your die cuts out, things like that. Yeah, yeah. Because I've been saying that for a while, haven't I? Get your die cuts out, just because I have. You've got to get yours out. Get yours out. Oh, right. Get your die cuts out. Yeah, you can. That would make actually a great. I forgot mine. No, they're up downstairs, aren't they? All my die cuts. I've got my machine here. Got my Gemini Mini, but I haven't got my die cuts up here. So, it's so cold. It's cold, you know. I don't know if it's gone colder out there, but it's freezing. We don't put the heating on. I'm not putting the heating on unless it's freezing because the cost of the heating's so much, isn't it? Right. I don't suppose you feel sorry for me, do you? You're probably nice and warm. Nice and warm and cosy. Right, this is why I've got I've got fleecy thing under here and everything. And you know, this is quite a nice cardigan. It's very, very nice, y'all. Right, we could put things like, don't forget, let's have a look what colours. I've got lots of different colours. I love this idea because you've got fun to do it. I've been using orange, but I think orange is, oh, I don't know though. Orange would do it, wouldn't it? Ooh, orange would do that. And that's a very neutral colour. Yeah, this is actually unravelling. We'll ravel it back up, yeah. Come on, ravel back up. Stop, yeah. Stop unravelling, ravel. Right, okay. Is that a word? Is that called ravelling? Can you wrap it around? I don't know, it might be. Right. Ravel. I quite like that actually with it. Even though there's no colours on there, but I do like that because it's very, I don't know, there's something about that. I think it does actually pick out some colours in that. Like that. Not to get them all out. Right, oh, what's this one? Oh, a brown. Is that a brown one? Brown. Right. Ravel. Oh, that one, look. That would do it, wouldn't it? That's really nice. We might go for that one. Let's go for that one because that's really nice. I do like it. Yes, I used orange last time, and I think orange looks really nice, but this brown does. Maroon. I don't really. Do you know what? I don't really like the colour brown. But I do like it with this. It's like colours. I mean, the orange. I'm not keen on orange, but I used it the other day and it looked absolutely good. And this is 4 inches. Let's see if 4 inches will do it. I'm going to be too small. Right, so we push that through. We push it through the front. Okay, like that. Yes. So I'm thinking about the word ravel. Right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, why not? That's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, so now I'm going to ravel this. Going to ravel it back. Okay, if you just missed that joke, just wind back. Okay, right, so I've got this, yeah, things like that, so that'd be absolutely gorgeous. I've got some spare there, so I can use that anytime. I can stick it on the back end and cut it up and everything. A cutting machine will do it, I think. I've got that, obviously. Yeah, well, look a bit, yeah, they're not so green as they would be, or whatever. They look a bit green anyway, don't they? But, yeah, if you look at the legs and that, but I've just put that behind. I'm sure that did help to put that behind, because it has before on other ones I've done. I'm not sure if I can see them. Okay, what else did I do today? I cut these, didn't I? I haven't put these on the back ends yet, so now you can add things like that to that, couldn't you? I've got different coloured ones, not just green. They're all different. They've got 4 different colours, I think. That definitely doesn't need anything else, does it? And put things like quotes on and things. Oh, that's the one I just showed you, isn't it? Right, okay, and that's those. And then the ones I did earlier. Let's see if I can find the ones with the ladies on. Yeah, these are really, really, now they're dry, they're really sturdy. Things like that. Yeah, I haven't got a thing to that. I don't think that would go with brown. I think more like that one. Maybe that one, yeah. This one. Or a yellower one. Something like that. Oh, are these the ones? Oh, yeah, that's, oh, she's got a hole in the face now. Oh, they're the ones I'm talking about when I rounded the corners there. I've even stuck them on the back and, yeah, and rounded the corners with a smaller one there, yeah. Corner. Yay, around the corner. Yay, that's good, isn't it, that? And then you could put things like lines on the back if you like. You can also ink up the ones that you haven't inked up yet as well, like this. I'm just tickled by that word ravel. Right, okay. Oh dear. So anybody who's given me a thumbs up today, thank you so much. If you got this far, thank you so much. If you've commented, if you want to comment, thank you so much. Amazing. Subscribe to my channel, thank you. Today or any other time, and thumbs up today or any other time, thank you. Any comments I've had or you want to put today, I thank you. I don't know what colour. I actually want a reddish one for that, don't you? I don't know if that would make it a bit more pinkish. Yeah, pinkish one, look, for that. A white one. White one. A white one which is trying to unravel. Right, no, I don't think that. I think that would be far too. Yeah, it would pale it out, wouldn't it? Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, look. No, that's not even unravelled. Look. Right, there we go. Isn't that nice of it? Not to unravel. Right, so about 4 inches I think is fine. You don't have to waste any more than that. Stretched out. Let's put that in there. So I'm just going to put this on and I'm going to say goodbye. Okay. Just thought I would do this one. Let's push it through the front. Hopefully it works. Don't forget I've got to ravel that. Ravel it back. Right. And both. See how fiddly this is. Right, we'll go around the back. We'll do it like that. Make sure we've got both. Both bits. Okay. Ooh. There we go. I've got both bits somehow. It's because I've chosen to not to do it small. You can do it a bit longer. do a bit longer and cut a little bit off, but I like that length. That's great, isn't it? There we go. So that now matches this. Not too bad a match on the back as well, isn't it? Yeah, that's like a coral colour. Right then, so I'll say goodbye now and thank you.